Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. The late but will be up before Halloween all the same Resin project experiment is about to take place. Now this is an experiment because I've never tried to do this before. I don't even know if it's possible. In my head it sounds like it is, but we'll only find out if I do it. I have a bag of plastic skulls here. Didn't know what I was going to do with them. Just thought they'd be cool to do something with. So what I'm thinking of trying is I want these hovering from a pour of resin. So what I'm going to try and do is cure the resin as it's pouring, and then I might have to clip the top or whatever, and then attach the skull and then pour a bit more over the skull. I'm going to try and do that 3 times. If it works the first time, it will work for the other 3. If it doesn't work, well, we tried. So, first thing I'm going to do is glove up. And I'm using UV resin. Oh. Try that again. Because there's no way, I know any way to get this to work with epoxy. So I'm going to mix up just a little bit with a bit of colour. I've gone for 2 different shades of green and a red. So I guess maybe red in the middle, since I'm going to have them buddied up. Now I don't know how much I'm going to need, but whatever I put in here is going to be cured. So I'm going to try that. So there's very little in there, but I don't want to go crazy and have like the majority of it cured in there. I'll try and pour. So I literally have no idea if this is going to work or not. We'll find out together. And I don't know whether it's going to be worth heating this up. So bubbles are not bothering me on this experiment. So I don't know whether to heat this up to make it more fluid, or given that I want it to cure as it's pouring, leave it as it is. I think I should really leave it as it is. So I'm thinking thick is going to be my friend right now. I don't think thin is going to be my friend. So I don't want it to pour out too quickly. And I have a brand new UV lamp, which is well handy. One touch and it stays on. There's some big bubbles in there, but that's okay. I already said I didn't mind. One of these days I do actually want to blow bubbles in there and see what happens. Okay, moment of truth. Now, would that be better laid down? I'll get ready to turn it on. Okay, we're just going to do this. I need to start a bit of a pour. I've got to do this just right. Okay. Right, it's starting to cure now. I really hope this works. Now the skulls are hollow, so this looks like it's stopped pouring. I just want it to be quite straight. So I'll pull it up a little bit as the base is curing. Yes, that could work if I can hold that there. I'm going to want this. Right, I think I'm just going to have to let that do its magic and cure properly before I start fiddling with it anymore. If nothing else, we've made something quite cool looking. if nothing else. Okay, slight change of plan. Probably not going to do 3. This, as a sculpture, I'm going to come back to and do more things like that because that looks really cool. I'm going to try and just have the one skull and this kind of be his floaty kind of throne because we've got a weird sort of throne thing going on there. But I'm going to need that to act as a support. And what I'm going to try and do, because I've made up a tiny bit more, is pour this over the top whilst it's curing. I'll just put a little dot underneath him. And then see how that looks and call that our creation of the day. And hopefully he won't slip off his throne. Right. Let's do this. Can I get this in any closer? Do I get that one involved too? Right, I'm going to do it. Oh, I need this. I've got to hold this. Block it from the light for a second. And I need to make more than one batch. Right, just let that do its thing. Now whatever drips anywhere else is going to be part of it. We'll see what happens. Okay, I mixed up, whilst that was curing and away from the light, I quickly mixed up one more and poured that over. And here's our finished result. Now, it's interesting looking. It's not quite what I had in mind. I wanted this to be, you know, dead centre beneath the skull. Well, close enough anyway. But I actually, did I miss a bit? Right there. I'll get that cured. I actually quite like this. It looks like whatever this is, he's birthing out of it. And he does stand freely. And I do like that there's more drips going on because I did want more. That's why I poured more over. There he is. He's pretty cool. Pretty Halloweeny. And I learnt that doing this does work and it does give you a pour. Though timing it, I'm going to be tweaking as I'm going. And there probably is a better way to do this. But I quite like the way that I did it. And it has given me ideas. I want to do more like this. Not necessarily with even the skull involved or anything else involved. Just pour in UV resin and let it cure as it's pouring to see the different effects you get. Because like this here is really cool looking. I like this layer of ripple. Intended as well. Not rippled because it's got water involved, but rippled because it looks like it's in motion, which is what I wanted. So I'm going to call that a success. I like it. How about you? What do you all think? And the fact that it does stand. That's very good because it would be no good if it just wouldn't stand. That would defeat what I was trying to do. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you ideas of some things you can try and do with resin yourself. I definitely will be doing more pouring, pouring and curing at the same time. See what kind of effects we can get and what sort of free-form sculpture we can get. Well, like if you like what you see, comment if you got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more. Thank you all again so much. Take care. Happy Halloween. See you in the next one.